Now, we all know that the defeat to Watford, as reported by the Manchester United, has left United feeling that they have no option but to relieve Olegunnar of his duties. We all know that Manchester United suffers from several syndromes, and that is the Sir Alex Ferguson syndromes, where you'll see some players saying that Alex Ferguson said this and this, that is why we won, and that is why that is what we should apply in this game. So you realize that when the Norwegian took over from Mauricio, Mauricio did not just leave the team because of his poor performance, but from the Sir Alex Ferguson syndrome, the way I've just told you prior. Now, this Norwegian has been under an enormous amount of pressure at the Old Trafford in the recent week, and had reached a point of no return because we had seen there is a defeat. Leicester, there is Liverpool, there is Man City. So all these teams have beat the biggest team, and with no doubt I can confirm to you that Manchester United has the richest players in the world. When I talk about the richest, I don't mean in terms of money, but the best players in the world. Look at these players Manchester United. That is Ronaldo. We also see Pogba. We also see Cavani. We also see Varane. We also see none other than, we also see Wan-Bissaka. A lot of players, but he has failed to use them to get to where Manchester United should be at the top. Now, United's hierarchy prior to yesterday's defeat had already decided that a change in the management was needed. They had decided, but it seems that the defeat at the Virkarage Road has drastically sped up the process, and that's why we have seen Manchester United manager leaving after the defeat. Now, let me tell you something small about Manchester United. If you are very keen, look at the facial expression, his body postures, how he shakes hands with others, tells you that there is something wrong. And this one will put you in a pole position to get tons of information about this manager who has just been sacked. When I analyze the highlights of the Manchester United defeat, I will tell you that I was really interested in this player known as Van de Beek. Van de Beek has been, people say has been overrated, some say has been underrated, but I will say that this man has been underrated by the boss. He scored a goal that saved the Manchester United from 4-0 to 4-1. And thereafter, Van de Beek celebrated alone. He was so passionate. He was celebrating alone. It means when you look at the reaction, look at how he's reacting just alone. He's proving a point. And this implies that the team is in fragment. The players are in different bands. They are regrouped. It appears that there is a group that is highly favored by their coach, which I think the coach ought to have changed this. And the coach has put much hope in this group of players, that these players, he actually reveres them, probably because in my opinion, I think they earn more or something like that, or they play well than others, or they are really, really valued in the national grid. And then there are players who are not even considered for any active playtime. I think you have seen all these things happening. Look at our best players, Rashford, Martial, Pogba. There are so many. The list is endless. We rarely see them. They have been given very minimal time in playtime. And that is why I'm telling you that when Van de Beek scored, he only celebrated alone. But when we see others scoring, we see that there are players who are always running towards him to celebrate with them. Then there are those who score and celebrate alone. So these are disaster actually for any team and any organization, like a football and any other thing. And what I can tell you that the manager and his office has failed. They have failed to leverage this team because players have not been given the best chance and equal chance. And something about Maguire, people say, but Maguire is a poor. No, he's not a poor player. But Maguire is a good player. What Maguire is suffering from is only that Maguire has been given. He has been the only one who is given the mantle to fight for the team and rescue the wreckages of the team. And that is what happens when you fight alone. You lose and you make a lot of mistakes and a lot of blunders. So the team lacks a very solid leadership, which should be fixed with immediate effect, even in the training and the entire organization. So you realize that what should be done, they have sacked Olegunnar, and Olegunnar is gone. And from this, we see a lot of people showing interest, and that is the Leicester City manager, Brendan Rodgers, the former Real Madrid chief Zinedine Zidane. We also see the PSG boss, that is Mauricio Pochettino. They are showing a lot of interest. There's so many guys, so we don't know whom will replace Olegunnar, but Olegunnar has parted ways with Manchester United this Sunday, and already a few big names are being linked with the vacant position at the Old Trafford. That is Mauricio Pochettino is keen to quit his PSG job and join Manchester United because he's not happy, and he says that his family still lives in London. We talk about the Brendan Rodgers. He has been contacted by the club officials. So as you can see, we can see the boss leaving. That is, he's in the car, he's leaving, and he's bidding bye-bye to the team, and that is a very, very sad situation. So just like I can say, soccer is like a machinery, this machinery, which is compared to the clockwork, like a clock. It runs well when oiled and timed, and it has to have a belt that pulls every gear to deliver good results. So when the gears do not rotate equally, just like players are not given equal chances, my friend, chances are the entire machinery will have to collapse, just like we have seen the machinery of the Manchester United has collapsed. And this one needs a very keen and patient coach who will take time to tune it back to its efficiency. And that is what is needed. So guys, that was the news which was going around social media concerning the sacking of the Manchester United boss Olegunnar Solskjaer. Thank you guys for watching.